What is going on, guys? I'm going to Niners training camp today. I'm so excited. I'm not going to vlog most of it. I'm going with a couple friends or a friend. So I also just realized that this my Nick Bosa jersey is too small on me. I'm going to need to get a new one. I'm not getting a Nick Bosa. I'm probably going to get a Fred Warner and a Debo. I need to get two jerseys. I can't just have one jersey. It's a problem. But yeah, I'm going to training camp today. I'm so pumped. All videos dropping later today. Okay, yeah, so editing this morning, I didn't really vlog much of it, but I got some pictures. This is walking into training camp. A lot of fun. You kind of, went in. It was a bus. Yeah, it was crazy. I wasn't expecting it, so you kind of, walked in. You got your ticket scanned, kind of like you were going into a game, and then a bus picked you up, drove you 5 minutes around. The bus was pretty nice. It was kind of one of those smaller buses. You kind of just hopped on it. They took you. Not even lying, we were the last people on the bus. We somehow got the very back of the bus, and there's nobody even in front of us. I'm not even sure how that worked, to be honest. There should have been more people on it. So then you kind of walked in. They kind of dropped you off in the bus. You walked in. That is the picture I got. There's a lot of people there, so I didn't really get any pictures, just Levi's. But there was Levi's from behind. Super nice training camp facility, let me just say. This was our view from our seats. We did end up moving down into a different spot, but we'll get into that later in the video. This is a really nice zoomed out picture that I got. You can see Levi's. You can see the entire practice field, all the people. It was so weird. As you guys can see, there's so many Steve Young, Joe Montana jerseys. I saw so many Terrell Owens jerseys, Jerry Rice. There was so many historic players. There wasn't many current player jerseys. Just super weird. If you were wondering, there were Cowboys fans there. Cowboys and Packers fans, actually. Everybody was booing them. This guy was taking a video, and I did not mean to do this. I did not intend to do this, but there's this Cowboys fan taking a video of all the Niners fans in the section booing, and I got it right, because I was walking by. I got right up in the face, and I actually knocked the person's phone over. I felt really bad. I apologized to them. And right after that, we went to this little, tent where they're doing, little, raffle thingies, or you can buy, a little ticket for $10, and then you play, a little game. It's one of those games where you have, a little checkers piece or a little circle, not that big, and you drop it down with pins, and you try to get into a certain number. My friend, he won a Javon Hargrave face mask. It was game worn or maybe practice worn. It was so sick. I'm in a porta potty right now, but I won this little towel. I spent $10 to get this little thing. I dropped it down the board with all those pins, and I won a little towel. Okay. That was a weird video, but right after training camp started, as you guys can see, all the defensive players running around. You see Jair Brown's, Deommodore Lenoir's. Everybody's just pretty much doing their warm-ups right now. At one point, a ball bounced right to that blue cone that you see around the 5-yard line, and Fred Warner ran to pick it up and ended up running right to about that other line. It's not actually a line, right up to that little string piece that was holding people in. Reasons why I have to do voiceovers so much because there's a bunch of music playing. I don't want to get copyrighted for it, and also it was just really loud. The audio was bad. But here's videos of Jake Moody kicking field goals. He was kicking tanks, so you see him lining up. I don't know how well you can see him. I'll probably zoom this in. Then right after that, we got to watch Deommodore Lenoir and Jair Brown throw footballs to each other. It was fun. They were doing a bunch of behind-the-back passes, all this stuff. See that? I think right there I said touchdown, but you guys can't hear the audio. But yeah, it was a lot of cool. This guy's head was in the way for a lot of it too. He started throwing lefty. And I found out that Jair Brown's got a really good lefty arm, even though he's righty. So at this point, it was about 10:45. We decided to move down. We ended up able to get this seat. We weren't allowed to take pictures or video, so it's a really bad picture that I got. You see my shoe on the left is in the way. An hour in, they started scrimmaging, or doing something kind of like scrimmaging. They kind of let us move around. We walked around the edge of the field to the middle. Me and my friend were actually the first people to get around to that side. So we got this picture. We had a really good view. We were just talking with the security guards for it, but the security guards there are super nice. You can see players like Ambry Thomas, Charvarius Ward. Yeah, we still weren't allowed to take pictures here, but this was a really good one. There's no way I could have passed up on this one. Shot a picture of this, but Purdy threw a little pass out to Christian McCaffrey, and he had so much momentum moving to the side, and there's some sort of rule that you have to run 20 yards after you catch it, even if you're down. I don't even know. Some sort of training thing, but McCaffrey had so much momentum. He kind of ran. He was 3 or 4 feet away. Everybody was screaming, trying to get him, but he didn't move at all. He didn't flinch. He just kept going. At the end of the practice, they did a big team break. That was really loud, actually. And then at that time, it was maybe about 12 o'clock. It was 10 to 12, the real open time, so you could stay up until 12:30. They kind of just split off into some groups. Ronnie Bell, Ricky Pearsall stayed together. Some other players were out. George Kittle was out there signing autographs for a while, and there's just a bunch of players that went back to the locker room or were still training. A lot of the rookies were still training. It was about 12:30 at this point. We could only see 3 players. George Kittle on the far end signing autographs. Pearsall and Ronnie Bell were doing some drills, and at just a random time, they started running over to us, and they just started giving us high fives. I have a quick video. It's not a great video. I do have this picture. He did get my hand, or Ronnie Bell did. I'm not sure about Pearsall. I don't think I ended up high-fiving him. There's a lot of people there. I was in the front row, but this lady that you can see her hair to the right, she elbowed me in the stomach. That kind of hurt.
Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for coming.
And yeah, as you guys can see from this picture, that security guard with the big yellow shirt on the screen, he did kind of get in my way. Fortunately, he didn't get in the way of my friend. You guys can see my hands to the right. I like completely like hit him. I felt bad. And then a second later, I have a picture of me getting Ricky Pearsall. I thought it was Ronnie Bell, but maybe it was Pearsall's hand that I got. As you see, my forearm was hitting his hand. It was kind of weird just because my hand was so far out at that time because I kind of lunged forward because I hit the security guard. Right after those high fives, I got this video of Ricky Pearsall and Ronnie Bell catching punts. Ricky Pearsall in this video, not Ronnie Bell. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. It was a lot of fun. I wish I did get to meet some players. It was on the other side. George Kittle ended up not coming over to our side. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and peace.